This podcast is produced by the Harwood Productions Podcast Network. To learn more about the network and to find more of our shows, visit us online at www.harwoodpodcast.com.
Hi, I'm Cindy Harris. Today I'm making chocolate crackles. These are a really old-fashioned cookie. They're a soft chocolate cookie that you roll in powdered sugar, and then as they bake, they crack open. To make this cookie dough, I'm going to use my mixer, and I'm going to put in 3 eggs, 1½ cups of sugar, and 4 ounces of unsweetened chocolate. Now what I've done here is I've melted this in the microwave. I've put it on 30-second bursts, making sure to stir it each time. And then I'm going to put that in the bowl as well. Now I'm going to get those ingredients blending. And while the mixer's going, I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of canola oil. Now once the oil is blended in nicely, I'm going to stop the mixer and add 2 teaspoons of baking powder and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Then I'm going to let that mix up. And I want to make sure that that baking powder goes all the way through the mixture. I don't want to see any streaks of white powder. Then I'm going to turn my mixer off and add 2 cups of flour. And with the mixer on a low speed, I'm going to blend that in just until it's combined. I don't want to overbeat this cookie dough. Now I'm going to take the bowl off, and I am going to want to use my spatula because you can see there's flour along the inside of the bowl, and I want to make sure that that gets mixed in. So I'm going to use my spatula to do a final mix. Now you can also see that this dough at this point is really soft. It's too soft to make our little balls of dough. So I'm going to cover this with plastic and put it in the refrigerator for 2 hours. Now you're going to find that once your dough chills down, it gets really stiff, which is what we need it to be. And what's interesting is lots of times cookie dough gets stiff when you put it in the refrigerator because of the butter. In this case, it's because of that unsweetened chocolate. Once it cools down, it really pulls the dough together. So once it's nice and stiff, you're going to use your medium-sized cookie scoop, or you could use a spoon if you want, and you're going to create little balls of dough about the size of a walnut. And then you're going to take it and roll it in some powdered sugar, coat it nicely, and then we're going to put it on a parchment-lined baking sheet. You'll find that this dough is so thick it's almost like fudge. And it makes it really easy to roll into balls and then toss in the powdered sugar. This is a great cookie to make with kids because they love to, it's almost like using clay. Now these cookies will spread a little bit, so you can see I've just put 10 on my cookie sheet and make sure that they have plenty of room around them to spread. Now I've preheated my oven to 375 degrees, and these are going to bake for about 11 minutes, and you'll know when they're done when they start to crackle. Now you can see as these come out of the oven, they have this nice crackle look. We want to get these off the cookie sheet and onto the cooling rack to get them to stop cooking, and then these are going to sit and cool. If you'd like to give these chocolate crackles a try at home, just go to our website and visit the cookie jar show notes, and I'll have the recipe there for you. And as always, if you have any questions, please send me an email. I'll see you next time.